What's up, guys? Welcome back to another classic car walk around here at Coyote Classics. And today, Chad and I are going to travel back to 1989 when gas was 97 cents a gallon and this 1989 IROC Z28 convertible rolled off the assembly line.
Yeah, what a beautiful car, Dalton, and I just absolutely love the color on this car. And how do you even keep a car this many years with the original paint and only drive it 58,000 miles?
58,000 miles original paint on this car.
3-owner. Another kind of a cool tidbit about this car is this car was, it lived its whole life about 45 minutes from Green, Iowa here. So, and basically in the same town, kind of a Lake Mills area, which is about 45 minutes in from here, and just a gorgeous, straight, nice car. As we go to the front here, even the license plate says Z28 on the license plate bracket here, which is pretty cool.
Pretty much nothing on this car's been updated or changed or modified.
The only thing I noticed is it's got a CD player put in it, but look at the original paint, everything on the inner fenders, just super clean. Very, very well taken care of car. The AC blows ice cold. The engine's never been out of it. You can see that it's still the original paint on the manifold and valve covers and everything like that. Serpentine belt system, super quiet.
And these are a neat car. They're not as old or as classic as some of the other first and second gen Camaros that we normally sell, but these are really starting to get hot, and I can see why. They're a neat car.
I also noticed you fit well in them too. You know, bigger guys, taller guys fit really well in them. So there's a lot of room, just a lot of fun to drive. I'm excited about taking this one for a cruise. As we look underneath the hood here, and the same thing in the trunk, all the factory stickers are here. This is the 5-liter version. They did have the 350 version. Also, the VIN numbers on the sticker here on the bottom of the hood. I also noticed that on the trunk lid, yeah.
Very cool.
So everything, all the factory stickers, original paint, just an absolute time capsule on this car, Dalton.
Yeah. Like I said, original paint, very nice, but when we go around it, we'll find a couple touch-ups, but I'm really impressed with the fact that this is original paint.
Yeah, very hard to find. As we look at the, obviously with this car never been taken apart, the gaps and stuff are great on it. Again, the driver's side gap's nice, just like we thought it should be here. It does have a little paint chip that's been correctly touched in right here. Another little one here in the front edge of the hood. Other than that, I really like the louvers. That really sets it off on these IROCs too. Passenger side hood gap is perfect, lines up very nicely there. Even the black, this black plastic up in here in this front nose is nice and shiny still. We have a little bit of surface rust, which is to be expected just on this, where the black paint has peeled a little bit around those marker lights, fog lights, whatever you want to call them. The front nose is just always takes a beating on these cars, and this one is in remarkable shape, you guys. I don't see any cracks or any issues anywhere in this front nose right here. As we look up and down the sides, I mean, this car has been buffed and really taken care of very nicely. It's not scratched up, beat up whatsoever. The passenger side is laser straight. Back side of the hood meets the fender very nicely, and the top of the door. You can see here, you really have to see the metallic in this car in person to really understand the beauty of it, but it's a really pretty color. My door gap is perfect. The main imperfection on the car, and it's right here on this plastic, at one time it must have took a rock or something right here. It's got a crack in the plastic right there. Original mud flaps still on the car.
And the thing with this car, and we say it all the time, you can't restore them better than they came from the factory. And this is a car that you can get these little things, such as like the plastic pieces along the bottom or headlight lenses or whatever, and make this a show quality car and still have a very quality original low mileage car.
Exactly. There's not much to do to this one, guys. If anything, you can leave it alone just the way it is if you want. Doors in fantastic shape. It will need the new, it probably says IROC, you'll have to look on the other side, but Camaro needs a new sticker right here on that side of the door, which are readily available. It's got some little hairline, little stress cracks right here. It's very, very minor right in this area. Again, no bubbles, no blisters. If you go to our website, guys, coyoteclassics.com, make sure you look at how solid this original undercarriage is. Jay spent about 3 hours on there just power washing every inch of it and getting it really clean. It's got Cooper tires. The tires are in great shape, and it's got the original IROC rims. Now this car's never been out in the salt to my knowledge, and you can tell by looking at these aluminum rims, and they're the original, and they're damn near 30 years old, and there's no pitting or nothing on this rim here.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what the previous owner was really said was remarkable about this car too. The undercarriage was so great. Now, they did put a new black top on it. You can go to our website, you'll see the photographs. The owner kept the top down for so long, it just got kind of, yeah, it just had some wrinkles and stuff in it. So one of the, like the third owner went ahead and put a brand new top on it. And you can see here the sun visor's frayed just a little bit on the very bottom edge.
I think the interior and stuff on this car is so cool when we get into that. I mean, just because it just screams 80s.
Yeah, it definitely does, and it's very, very clean. We still have our original door rubbers, and they're in excellent shape. All the way along here to the bottom corner of the door. I mean, there's just absolutely no rust anywhere on these doors of this car. Even the paint on the jambs, so whoever gets it's going to be very, very satisfied with the condition on this one. As we go in here to the door panel, it does have power locks. The door panel's in fantastic shape. The pad's nice. Power door locks work. Dash pad is perfect. There's no cracks anywhere in the dash pad. Horn works. The steering wheel is excellent. No cracks or any issues there. Even the paint on the steering column's all original, and that's in great shape. Just so many of these just get kind of busted. The plastic gets kind of busted over years, and it's excellent. Original carpet still in the car. Very nice and clean. Original console. Power windows work great. It's got the automatic overdrive. Air conditioner kicks right in. We'll get that going. With the air conditioner on, our idle's about 700 RPM. Oil pressure is about 38. Amp gauge is working. Gas gauge works. Temp gauge is running about 150. It's got 58,904 original miles. The mirror's in excellent shape. All the plastic around the top is nice. All the plastic along here is nice. Again, you just got to give this car, I'd give this car a 9 out of 10. Just a great, great original car. Back door panels are excellent. It does have this folding seat. Seat belts are in great shape as well. So as far as what we talk about, the seats here are in fantastic shape. There is absolutely no wear on these seats, which is, I can't believe it. The fold down rear seat is excellent. Carpet in behind there is in really nice shape as well. As we go in here, guys, to the rear quarter panel is in great shape. If we look up and down the sides, I mean, the paint and body on this thing, for being original, is awesome. This car hasn't had hardly any parking lot dings. I don't see a parking lot ding anywhere here on the passenger side. Dual exhaust sounds good. Rear bumper is in great shape. So many times, again, if you just kind of nudge something, this plastic gets brittle over time and breaks, and it's fantastic. The rear tail lights, reverse lights, parking lights, all that's in great shape.
Check out in there.
Yeah, caution, do not open trunk with tonneau cover ajar. Sticker is still in excellent shape. Another thing is when the trunk goes up and you shut it down, it comes, it folds, sucks it down the last 2 or 3 inches, and that works perfect as well. Our trunk gap is in great condition. Spoiler lines up beautifully. We talk about parking lot dings. As far as the driver's side, it has 1 or 2 little ones in the door, but other than that, the body's just as straight as the passenger side. Tires are in great shape. Exhaust is still in excellent condition. The bottom plastic, the bottom part of the door, all the way along here is fantastic. Door's never been off. Both gaps are factory GM. Yeah, there's our Camaro sticker that it needs on the passenger side. Armrest is starting to just, got the base itself is fine, but just where that wraps around a little bit by the door panel is coming loose just a little bit there.
And that still surprised me how nice of shape the armrest is even in.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of times those get so loose, they're either repopped or replaced, or are just trash, and that's in very good shape. The carpet on the bottom of the door panel, or paint in the door jambs. This is just a great car. We turned the air conditioner on just a little bit ago. It's blowing ice cold.
On the other side, guys, this little latch needs to be replaced right here. We were just pulling the wrong latch here to open that up earlier. Back part of the seats, and we just look at the black cloth. I mean, it's just not worn at all. Obviously, this car's never sat outside with the, you know, even in the sun, it didn't even get sun faded at all. Their seat is perfect coming in here, all original. Does have the power seat, and that's working. It's a 6-way all the way up and down. Also has the tilt wheel. It does have cruise as well.
Very cool car.
Very nice.
Power seat too on the driver's side, and that works good.
You can go ahead and shut the air conditioner off. Got a JVC, but they did a nice job on that, Dalton. They really did a nice job in putting that in there.
Yeah, and I think that's an upgrade that's a good one.
Yeah, most people would do that. You know, even for a 5-liter, just a 305, I mean, these cars were super responsive.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine one with the 350 in it.
It is. It's awesome. It's like a little race car.
305, man, this is super responsive in this car.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think they had to start getting savvy back in '89 because that's when they were really cracking down on emissions and things like that. So these companies had to find other ways to make their cars where they're still packed a punch.
Exactly, exactly. As we look at the idle here, we're running about 700 RPM. The gauges are all working properly. We just hit the brakes hard right here, and this is exactly how the car stopped. Perfectly straight, the steering wheel straight, everything is nice and tight, as it should be on a 58,000 mile car.
Yeah. And it handles so nice, it looks like.
It's a fantastic car, Dalton. Chevy really knew what they were doing back in 1989 when they built this C28.
Yeah, they did. Guys, check it out on our website, coyoteplastics.com. Give us a call. Go back to 1989.